The break between Game 1 and Game 2 of this Saturday doubleheader now complete as Longwood and Iona get set to wrap up this Saturday double dip. Iona at 2-10, Longwood at 5-12. Corey Hodges and team back here with you in today's broadcast here on ESPN Plus, being brought to you by Hercules Tires. Ride on our strength. Visit HerculesTires.com. By Sunbelt Rentals, we have equipment for that. By First Citizens Bank, Forever First. And by Jersey Mike's, a sub above. His fourth appearance, fourth start of the season for the guy they call Poto here in Farmville, Virginia. 14-2 faced, 12 strikeouts, just 2 walks, and 3 straight swinging strikes. Nicholas Mora goes down on K's, and Andrew Potajecki has lucky number 13, his 13th strikeout of the season. Umpire crew, Greg Howard is behind home plate. Did not see Howard in Game 1. We do now behind the dish. Mike Mazza at first base, Alvin Creedle at third base. That's a strike to Nick Forney, who bats second. The senior, his average .220. Earlier, a 7-3 win for Longwood in game number 1. If you weren't able to hop aboard, Forney was 0 for 4. 1-1 here. Pitch by Potajecki to Nick Forney is a fly ball way out to Ethan Barnes, who gets the campground out and reels it in for out number 2. Fly ball popped up to right field. Backtracking, making the catch and falling down, showing the glove is Matt Wessels. Wessels secures it for the third and final out, and he took a dive on his way down to get it. What a play, and what concentration, dexterity to secure that for the third and final out. Top of the second is next on ESPN Plus. This out again. Gregory Ryan, of course, with this fly ball to right field. It hung up there, and Matt Wessels was tracing around, then backtracking, and look at that again. He makes that catch, falling backwards down to the ground, and of course, got to show the glove for proof. That is a putout. Bounced weakly here to Potajecki, who will cover it easily. Just lightly rolled off the bat of the catcher, Jordan Overton, who leads off the second one away. Andrew Potajecki, there he is. A little over 14 innings coming in. The right-handed pitcher for Longwood getting the start. And a strike to start, 0-1. Still looking for that first connection of the season with a base hit. This one is flared to right, trying to find some space out there. It does, right up against the right field wall. It's covered in center by Barnes, and that is a 2-out stand-up double for Jim Pasquale, backing up his DH status. And Pasquale, that's the way to get on the board in 2023 with your first base hit that goes for extras. A double for Iona's number 14. Today's broadcast here on ESPN Plus being brought to you by Starry, a crisp and clear burst of lemon lime flavor. Pick yours up and do it today. Scoreless through 2 full, and Andrew Potajecki ready to get back at it for Longwood. Just 1 base hit allowed so far on either side, and that's been the one for Iona. Almost. Look at Mora move his way back, 2-2. Strikeout. Andrew Potajecki gets Nicholas Mora and keeps this game scoreless on our way to the home third on ESPN Plus. Matthews Mobile Media, located in Greensboro, North Carolina, proud corporate sponsor of Longwood University Athletics, providing architectural graphics for colleges, universities, sports teams as well around the country. You can visit them at MatthewsMobileMedia.com. Elliott Dix flaring it to center field. Still carrying, drops down. Elliott Dix will have a stand-up double. Had an 8-game hitting streak snapped earlier this season. Now he's got 2 games in a row safely hitting and getting one to drop. That's Elliott Dix backing up that DH spot. Still no one out. These are kind of the innings, especially at home for Longwood, where they can get things really rolling. This is kind of how they did it in the 8th. They kept the outs off the board, and they just started stringing together stuff with timely hitting peppered in. 3-1 flushed off the bat of Gregory Ryan. A no doubt 3-run home run for Gregory Ryan. Longwood's going to go up by 3 on one swing of the bat for Ryan, who tripled in game 1. And now he goes out maybe a couple extra feet. He almost had a home run back in that first game of the doubleheader. He gets one here, though. And Longwood leads Iona 3-zip on Ryan's roaring rip to left. Look at that. They love it for the Lancers. One and one. Blasted into the gap in left field off the bat of James Nelson. Gregory Ryan just had a 3-run homer. Nelson's going to have a sud. A stand-up double, and he loves it at second base. Long ball cleared him. Now a double. And Longwood stringing together extra base hits here. Their 4th here in the back half of this doubleheader, and Longwood can't not hit right now. Got 3 base hits on the day. Throw over back to first to get Dix coming back. Already just today has a single, a home run, and a triple. So if you are just talking about maybe a daily cycle, not so much a game cycle for Gregory Ryan. With a fly ball to right field that is still going, and that's another home run. Gregory Ryan twice here in game 2. He's twice as nice with another home run. All of it here in game 2 for Longwood. All 5 runs have been produced off of that bat right there. The pride of North Chesterfield, Virginia. A capital city type of home run for Gregory Ryan Jr. 5-0 Longwood, and they love it on a pretty blue Saturday. The offense here in game 2 has been produced by Longwood's Gregory Ryan, and let's look back at his most recent home run that went to right field. He just kept carrying. 2nd of the day for Ryan, and he is up to almost 800 total feet of home runs today in terms of his production. 1-377, 1-404. Our TrackMan data from Lucas up here in the booth. Lotito right up through the middle for a base hit. A 2-run scoring single for Lotito as he'll clear 2nd and 3rd. He'll play Kemp and Mora on one swing of the bat, 5-2. For Lotito, just his 2nd base hit of the season, and comes through when Iona needed something to go their way. Didn't clear them, but cleared half, well, actually more than half, cleared 2/3 of them. And now swinging, first pitch here is Pasquale, and this is out to center field. That'll be the 3rd and final out, again, as recorded by Ethan Barnes. 5-2 as the Gales get to a cross. Longwood back up again. Home 6th next, right here on ESPN+. Showing bunt is Cologne rolls it, slipping, goes Hunt, and then that one is thrown away. Pass first, Keandre Shelton will score. Cologne is still up. He slides, and he's safe. Good to go at second, and Longwood leads it 6-2. Biggest problem there was Alex Hunt, who went over to field it, and then he slipped a bit, flung that over to first, and James Kemp, who wasn't quite steady there, Kemp couldn't control. Consequently, that gets Longwood to bring another run across. Looney batting .333. That's a base hit. Longwood just keeps hitting. Looney wants two, and he'll get it. Stand up, 2-out double. In this big home six for Longwood, they have found everything and more here in game 2 of the Saturday doubleheader. Looney just got into this thing, first action all weekend, and he goes for extras and gets a double. Looney's second base hit of the season. Not one bag, but two. Got through. Cologne gets a base hit. Rounds first, pulls his way back. And that's now 20 combined base hits today for Longwood in games 1 and 2 of this doubleheader. That was their 10th right there off the bat of Evan Cologne. Here's Michael Dolberry, the new center fielder for Longwood, coming in for Ethan Barnes. Kemp, fly ball, right field, still going. Solo home run for James Kemp. Longwood's had 3 home runs today. Iona wants to get involved as well. Give him a late game home run. Kemp gonna dap up Connor Burke and get ready for some excitement for the Gales. Finally putting one out and getting a measure of revenge there on Longwood. Longwood's had enough fun today. Kemp gonna get a home run too, and the Gales find power. This one is weakly put out to shallow right, and Hayden Harris did it again. You figure now we've almost been here 6 hours today, and still another big highlight. Hayden Harris, how does he pull this in? We thought the one in right field from Matt Wessels earlier was crazy. How about, again, Hayden Harris, who outdoes that one tenfold. 2 away in crazy, crazy fashion. At this point in the day, you know how doubleheaders are. Here's another look on our ESPN Plus replay. You'll see Harris backtracking, gauging. He gives himself a look. Then he's falling backwards, makes the catch, almost running into Nelson coming over from right field. Oh, no, he's not going to have another chance at something, is he? Look at him. Here he goes again. This time, though, it is Nelson who secures it and takes away the heat check moment there from Hayden Harris. 12-3, Longwood. Home 8th next, ESPN Plus. Close to the finish here as temperatures are just going to keep dropping. We're down to 48 right now. Sunset scheduled here for about 15, 20 minutes from now as James Nelson out to left field and drops it in the shadow of the left field foul line. Now Nelson will hustle to get back, but there he goes. Another base hit. Bounce to Harris at second. Trading out for a run here. Mora will ground out. Run scores that Shuett. 12-4. Josiah Ragsdale. Ragsdale. It's popped up. Who's got it? It's Cologne at short, who wraps it, and Longwood wins game 2 of the doubleheader, a doubleheader sweep in a 3-zip start to this series for Longwood over Iona. Officially a series win with game 4 tomorrow. 12-4 win for Longwood as they sweep the doubleheader on this Saturday in Farmville. Lancers over the Gales, powered of course by Gregory Ryan's huge day with the 2 home runs. He had that triple in game 1 as well. And James Nelson also got going with a home run as Longwood puts 19 combined runs up today and 22 combined base hits on a day of offense for the Lancers in a doubleheader sweep over Iona. Time now, as always, for our Hercules Tires strong move of the game, and it's one of Gregory Ryan's 2 home runs. And he has broken out of that little bit of a cold streak that he had coming in, and nothing but hot today on a cool day in March for Ryan as some of the kids went out there trying to pick up that 400-plus foot home run ball, and Ryan just all over it today. His final line, something to behold, as he went 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 5 RBI, and Longwood wins it 12-4. Double header Saturday sweep for the Lancers.